You are watching AITV. AITV, connecting the diaspora. 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 You are watching AITV.
Education is the key to unlocking your family's financial future. At Burlington Community Financial Center, we help families resolve their financial complexities by working with them to create clear and meaningful financial goals. Thanks to our unique educational platforms and financial workshops, families can begin to live debt-free and have enough money to secure their emergency fund and long-term savings.
At Burlington Community Financial Center, our mission is to educate families and guide them to achieve their financial dreams. Contact us today to learn how to live financially independent.
Education is the key.
You are watching AITV. AITV, connecting the diaspora.
Hello and thank you for joining us on AITV. My name is David Lubura, and of course, this year we're trying as much as we can, basically on this kind of shows known to talk more about politics. Sometimes we get tired of it, and sometimes it doesn't make sense, sometimes it does, but because of the corruption and the scandals that happen every now and then, to hell with politics. But let's get straight to the entertainment. New year, new everything. The technology has changed, and I'm sure some of you are enjoying it already, from Facebook to, like the whole spectrum of social media and other things. But the question is, well, we have seen it all, just as many people say. Are we expecting more to come from entertainment, like acting, like music, like composing, like producing, like name it? That question still roams every now and then. And tonight in the studio, I'm going to be joined by stars. Not just one, not just two. I'm going to ask my producer, take back his face. He's looking good now. Now the ladies out there, you're like, who is that guy? I don't know who he is either. I don't know. But guess what? We're in the studio tonight with not just a star, but a man behind who has been in your homes, on your screens for years, and he has made it a point that you enjoy drama, you enjoy acting, you enjoy comedy, you even enjoy music. That song, there is this lady who sang a song praising that he, her man, and that guy who was putting on that white garment and all that stuff. So tonight, I'm with Paul Jingo. Paul Jingo! Thank you for joining me, sir. Man.
Don't start. Don't start. I know what you want to talk about. Don't start.
Oh, okay.
Can we stay? Don't derail on anything, okay?
I'm done. I'm not gonna say anything else. I'm not gonna add in words. I'm not gonna push anything different. But it is nice, having you on my show.
Pleasure.
It's nice having you. You are my first guest in 2022. Woo. And on top of that. We take forever without talking. And
On a personal basis or
both
on
in personal
public
and public like this. And secondly, there is one thing I hate about stars. You tend to hide yourselves. You don't know how many times people have asked me to host Paul Jingo on my shows. And every time I try to reach out to you, these so-called managers and so-called whatever, they're like, Paul, you have to make an appointment. Nonsense. Nonsense. But Paul, man, I'm glad to have you again on the show on AITV. And let's start straight away. How is 2022 taking you?
Thank you very much. He just mentioned my name. My name is Paul Jingo.
Okay.
Some of my good friends, some old good friends call me Barnabas. The Barnabas of the OMG and everything. When I start to speak the English, I speak it the English because I am the English teacher. So I'm just about to. But anyway, all joking apart, 2022 is going to be a great year. Really great. For those that really love theater and performing art, 2022 is going to be a great year because Massachusetts is on fire. I want to tell you. Why am I saying this? Because over times, people have been getting people from Uganda, artists, to come and perform in here. Gone are the days having artists coming from Uganda to perform here. Why? We have talent here. In fact, the talent that is in here is bigger than the talent that is home. I'm telling you.
Yes. We're talking about
way back in Uganda.
Because
yes.
the resources we have around here in the United States, like you have theaters, you have machines, you have producers, you have everything.
Everything.
Should we put it that way?
Everything, yes. So we are coming, drama is coming up. Well, you must have heard of a play that has been running even on Christmas and some time back.
Right.
Now something bigger is coming. And that's why I'm here.
So, otuvuga ku speed. And guess what? To our viewers, we're going to try as much as possible to mix this show. I know many people are saying, why don't you focus on, just use English and all that. No. We want to bring everybody on board. So we're gonna mix it. We're gonna have Luganda and English. For people who don't understand Luganda, we'll be with English and then whatever the case. But let's get straight on point. You mentioned something about talents being discovered. No, actually not being discovered, but rediscovered.
Yes, talent is already
pushing
here.
back. So, and I'm sure recently you had a show with a number of guys around, and which was very successful.
Yes.
And so 2022 has come.
Yeah.
People are asking themselves, what should we expect from Paul Jingo? Is there any new group coming up? Are we expecting more entertainment from these guys? We want to see that, the Uncle Barnabas, the guy who is not. Yeah, by the way, umanyi oluzungu kubantu atandikire
nze simanyi luzungu naye nga nze simanyi nange kinyambala nemba nga ayogera oluzungu naye nga nze ng'omuntu simanyi luzungu. I do not speak English. I'm not a paragon at speaking English, but when time comes and I'm on stage and I'm doing my stuff, I know English comes by itself, so I don't know how it comes about.
Wait, Paul, wait. I want to clear the air. Do not believe any single word from Paul by him saying he doesn't know how to speak English. Please don't even, because this is what's going to happen. Some the Americans, they have their own way of phrasing some statements, but I like to be great and simple. The people out there in pretty much maybe in Uganda who are going to come up and say, oh, Paul doesn't even speak English. He doesn't know about anything in English. Don't be mistaken. If I've ever met anybody who knows how to speak English, forget about these slangs, but English. This is a guy you want to reach out to. So stop the bullshit of saying, oh, I don't speak English.
Kagamba singa nali Yesu singa nakulokola dda. Akasajja kampanise kano.
I had rumors, and I want you to be honest with us, to be honest with the viewer right now. Yep. I know there are people in Boston, California, and other states, Canada, and Dubai, and other areas.
Yes.
I heard about the Tembaz.
Yep.
what is it? Because before you even start telling me, the person actually, not just 1 or 2, 3 people who came to me, they're like, David, have you heard about this? I'm like, wait a minute. The last time I talked to Paul, he did not say anything about it. Is he trying to hide something from me? I know I'm not your buddy, and I'm sure about that. I know, you stars are always, you're always up there. But
Don't start your stuff.
let's get straight away.
Okay.
The Tembaz.
Thank you very much.
What is it all about?
Tembaz, T-E-M-B-A-Z, is derived from an original word that you all know, katemba. Katemba. So we cut the car and we remain with the Tembaz. We become the Tembaz because it's not me alone, but we are a group of people. So we named ourselves the Tembaz. Remember, we are in diaspora. We are in, we still have to sound African. We still have to sound African. So because you cannot be like groups of the boys to men, for what we would mention such, but we wanted to really stay African. Because we cannot put a performance without our traditional performances in Uganda. So we wanted to still stay sound African. And when it comes to drama and stage performing, you do not have to be a rocket scientist to know that when I start talking about drama, you know what I mean. And it's real drama. The Tembaz is a group of people that is ready to show you style, agility, technology, beautiful girls, handsome boys.
I like the point of beautiful girls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And you know when it comes to speaking of beautiful girls, I am a snake dochi in this.
Let others talk about them. But when they talk about beautiful girls,
oh yeah, people want to look at beautiful girls. Let it be women, let it be men, let it be children. They really want to see beautiful girls.
So I want to ask you this. You know, earlier on you mentioned about a number of guys who have come up together with you guys, and are we looking at ex-comedians, ex-actors and
exactly,
actresses,
but
coming together in the United States? Because
of course, when you're coming up with a new group in a new land like Massachusetts, of course you need to have people with experience. But again, you have to give chance to those upcoming little ones that are unfortunate, that did not have a chance to go on stage and perform, people to see them. People out here, they have talent, but they do not have anybody to help them tap the talent. So the Tembaz are here to tap talents, new talent. You're going to see new talent, people that you've not seen at all, and they're doing great.
All right, so from history, there's only one thing I liked about the Uncle Band of the then days.
Oh yeah?
The love for that girl, Sharon. and sometimes when I listen to the English of the then, I'm like, So are we expecting something like that?
Oh yeah.
Time
see, when it comes to drama and stage performing, we depict true life. True life, that means if I'm to play somebody who does not speak a word of English, that's what will happen. If it means to speak like a doctor, I'll speak. You want me to speak about arthritis? I'll speak about arthritis. You want me to speak about anything, Parkinson's or what? Cyanide poison or something? I would speak about that, and you would believe I am a doctor. So the Barnabas thing must be, no, brains. It takes some brains. I'm telling you, not everybody that can do that.
That's right.
But the most brilliant people in the world are the artists. I'm telling you, we are so bright. We are so smart. You're talking about something I already know where you're going and how it's gonna end, because this is my life. This is a passion. This is something that I do with passion. Oh yeah. So I'm telling you, the Tembaz are here to grab and thrill.
I wanna go into the
mass people.
They normally say Muruganda, they say tegaragena kombisenge. So I'll be specific. I wanna go into
I want you to go the room. You enter the room.
I wanna go in the bedroom, not just in any room. So okay. The bedroom.
Yeah, okay.
So which other stars do we have in the Tembaz?
I have ex-Ebonies. And when I talk about the Ebonies, you know what I'm talking about. It's one of those big groups that have stood the test of time. We've been produced and directed by the best in East Africa. So I have conglomerated all these guys. I've brought them on platform, and we are ready to perform, to show you music, dance, and drama. It's gonna be real music live, and dances, real dances. Beat traditional, beat contemporary, beat street dance, beat what? Everything is gonna be there.
So I do have
and then the drum of it.
I do have one of my producers, Sean. Man, he's not talented at all. So can he be a good guy to come and help out? At least he can lift those sounds.
Yeah, maybe he will be my bagger boy. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding you wherever you are, man. Yeah, you see, talent. Some people do not know who they are. People have talents, but they don't know they have talent.
Right.
It's until somebody sees that special eye that can look and see, that man can do this. I think that girl can do this. If I tried this girl on this such and such a part, I think she can come out and star. Yeah, some people have talent. So maybe Sean could be a star somewhere, with talent somewhere. Maybe not. It could not be a singing one.
He could be just good at.
I don't think his bones can even break, but he could be a drum actor. I could make him a very good dramatist.
We got something coming up in a year, especially for people who have love, and we enjoy sharing and
you mean the Valentine's Day?
Yeah, so it's going there. So let me ask you a question. Should we expect anything? Because I mean, January doesn't have really much that goes on, but at least February has something that brings us together. I mean, I'm talking about people who are 18 years of age. No, not people who are below 18 years of age, but people who enjoy their sitting rooms, not bedrooms.
The amatens, the wiggling.
So should we expect something this year?
Oh yeah, the Tembaz are coming up with a production entitled C'est la vie. C'est la vie is in French. There's purpose. Why we call it C'est la vie. If you go to your dictionary or your things, the Wikipedia and all that, it will transcribe what c'est la vie means. You go and check. It's a very simple word. C'est la vie. We are on true life.
So if I look at the history, it will be c'est la vie.
Oh, c'est la vie. Or better still, c'est la vie. Wamuria. That's an innuendo. By the way, it's an innuendo. C'est la vie. Wamuria.
I'm not bringing Paul back on my show.
Yeah, because Valentine's Day is all about love. Love in all aspects. Anybody can be your Valentine. Your friend, a friend like you can be my Valentine. Your girlfriend, your whatever. It's not specifically for lovebirds, but everybody. Your mother can be your Valentine. Your child can be your Valentine. So we are bringing up a family show. This is going to be a family show. Why am I saying family show? There are those shows that you cannot show where children cannot sit and watch. The parents will be like, oh my God, don't. What did they do? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Heavenly Father. No. This is a family show that you would sit with your family, children and wives and mothers and in-laws. You watch and you'll be satisfied by the Tembaz, I'm telling you.
The Tembaz, ladies and gentlemen, we can't say much, but support the community, support people who have come up to improve what we didn't see before. And guess what? Paul, there has been a history about Ugandans here, and of course the rumors, before I came to the United States, the rumors used to hear about many of the Ugandans here, like, oh no, they kind of have some kind of, industry, they operate in some kind of jobs, and over time, we're now starting to see musicians bring back the talent of music. We're starting to see actors like you can bring back that, according to you, what do you think was stopping people from discovering all those years?
You see,
especially those who came out.
America is such a funny country. We come from Uganda or wherever we come from with all the power and strength. I am a star. when I stand at the airport, Entebbe International Airport, everybody will say, there comes Barnabas.
Uncle Bana.
There goes Barnabas. But here, be it Logan, be it Lax, be it Jeff Kennedy, I would stand on a plane and nobody would look at me. What does that mean? It takes you back to square root A and you start again. So, kukuba ne kuzayo wansi. Wano America telina gwe kubye nebwo jango oli minister nga obadde member wa parliament kukuba ne kuzayo ku level 1
stago twala manganga.
Yes, ojawa nani akumanya wana abantu bagaga people abantu bagaga so kati waliwo kye bayita ngenda kwogera ku points bili kakati omuntu bwajjana when somebody is fixed in such a corner atandika okutya self esteem dies.
Right.
Okay, right. Na start saying no, maybe I cannot make it, maybe people do not know me here, so I can't do that. No, wrong. We can do it, and we are here to do it. Secondly, normally abantu baina what we call us. Us is not the us you think. I'm talking about us acquired success syndrome. This one's brain is so weak. Now I know the us is thinking about. No, I mean the acquired success syndrome. This is a syndrome that eats people. It eats people when you get at the top and you think you cannot get better than that. I always tell my people that great is the greatest enemy of greatness.
Right.
Good does not want you to go to greatness, and great does not want you to go to the greatest.
Right.
You see, so people fall sick with us acquired success syndrome. They say we made it. I am Barnabas, so that's
Uncle
People will see me as Barnabas. Right, this is America, a land of plenty. You know, you go down the drain if you don't watch out vividly.
Right. So yeah, I mean, yeah, you've just put it straight away because many people back in the days, I just have a feeling that maybe they missed some steps and they felt big before, and and America had to put them down. But going back to the Tembaz, man, I'm so proud because we are now seeing certain things coming up again, and I'm sure most of our viewers out there, some of you who have been asking, where did Uncle Bana go? I'm sure you've heard of him.
Here I am. Very many of my people.
And now Uncle Bana is here with the David in AITV studios. Guess what? In our headquarters. So I'm so proud, man, that you now bring back the talents that many people had lost hope in the entertainment industry. People had lost hope in acting. People had lost hope in drama, and now it's coming back because of people who are smart like you. So I want to ask you a question before I let you go. What would you tell that young girl out there who is in Uganda or in Kenya or South Africa, who feels like, I want to join the Tembaz, or I want to do something like what the Tembaz do, or I want to do something like what Uncle Bana or Paul Jingo does? What would you tell that person? But that person has a low self-esteem.
Oh yeah, that's a great. Actually, this goes to the entire world. Now, what makes a star? What makes someone to be adored, to be an icon? Resistance, persistence, consistency, and determination and availability. You follow that, because things don't come on a platter, silver platter. They don't come in a day or two. And don't you think that when we make a show on the 13th of February, on the Valentine's Eve, that we are going to make millions of money? No, people will not come. I know, but we are ready to face it, Raf, because time is gonna come and we'll make it, and you guys will come looking for us. I'm very sure, and I'm very sure.
C'est la vie,
C'est la vie. Oh yeah.
What did you add?
Wamulia. That's an innuendo, by the way.
No, you're talking about porridge and chicken.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys, Paul, I want to thank you so much for coming, and I hope to have you again pretty much soon.
13th of February.
Before your show, I would like you to come with your team at least.
Oh yeah, I'm going to come back with the guys, and you will see all of them, and they will make here the dingling and dangling, and they will thrill you right here on this TV.
So for some of us who are above 18, at least I'm a little bit below 18, but for you who is above 18,
I know. Kitegeeza wamulera.
So what should we expect for some of us who are above 18? Are we expecting some
Like I told you,
serious?
this is an all-round show. It entangles all ages. Beat the elderly, beat the young, beat the babies, beat the what? The bavubukas, the who's. Come, let's jive. It's gonna be jiving. No looking around. Bino bimudda theaters ne mudda kumasimu. No time. I'm telling you. Wow from wow. Oh my God, how did they do that? Oh my God, how did? Oh Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh, all that.
Paul, I'm gonna let you go. I have another guest coming.
All right, it's been nice meeting you guys, and I want to thank the administration of this TV, AITV. Thank you so much, guys, for this opportunity. It's not very simple. Who am I to be here and speak about myself? There are so many people you would have brought here, but thank you so much. I cannot thank you enough. The Tembaz love you, and we will pay you back.
All right, thank you so much, Paul. Now, guys, I can't add more. You've heard it from the man himself, the guy who changed the entertainment industry, the drama and acting industry in Uganda. He's here with us at AITV, and we expect him more and more and more because more shows are coming up this year, 2022. Expect more. What else? But don't go off. Coming back up with the lady herself, Jackie, to drill and dig down into what happened before the end of 2021. See you around.
You are watching AITV. AITV, connecting.
Education is the key to unlocking your family's financial future. At Burlington Community Financial Center, we help families resolve their financial complexities by working with them to create clear and meaningful financial goals. Thanks to our unique educational platforms and financial workshops, families can begin to live debt-free and have enough money to secure their emergency fund and long-term savings.
At Burlington Community Financial Center, our mission is to educate families and guide them to achieve their financial dreams. Contact us today to learn how to live financially independent.
You are watching AITV. AITV, connecting the diaspora. You are watching AITV. AITV, connecting the diaspora.
Okay, like we said, this year more entertainment, less politics. I know you like politics and you like David to be hosting political talk shows and all that, and I really feel you. But you know, sometimes we have to have a break and enjoy ourselves, you know. But again, I've just had Paul Jingo, the Tembaz, rocking United States of America, and in the studio I'm with the lady herself, the big boss, Jackie Cox. Man, I'm so glad to have you, Jackie. It's been a while since we last had a talk. Of course, you know, in our private time. So people who are watching us will be like,
private time?
What are you talking about private time? No, not that private time. Just in our off-the-screen talks.
Always.
Yeah, always. But Jackie, man, it's nice. You're looking beautiful. You're looking great.
I'm always looking great.
Man, I feel you. I feel you every time.
So
and sometimes people hear, you know, on the screen, they're like, David, man, whenever you host ladies, you're so taken. No, I'm not gonna be taken.
Stop it.
All right. So Jackie, you know, I'm glad you're here in the studio today. And last year, you guys were the talk of the city, talk of the United States, guys who have changed the music industry in the United States. I know of Kenyans who are my friends, I know of Tanzanians, but now I'm so proud that East Africa, a Ugandan who is now breaking barriers. You're no longer about, oh, we have to wait for Uganda and all that. No. These days, shows here in the United States are hosted, entertained, enjoyed by Ugandans, East African people who stay here in the United States. So Jackie, first talk to the audience. Talk to the viewer.
Thank you so much for watching. To the viewers, I'm Jackie Cox, and I'm so glad to be here.
Yes, she should. Now, some of you are going to be there and they'll be like, oh, no, Jackie is only a secular musician. No, she has both gospel music and secular music. I like people. You know what? I
actually do more of gospel. Secular is just, I love to do gospel. I love to sing for the Lord. That's I love. But the demand of the friends are like, hey, Jackie, you can't just be there and just do gospel. You gotta come around here and then you show us something. So,
yeah, because you know what, Jackie, I like people who have art. I don't want people who just say, oh, I have to only sing secular because gospel is hard. Oh, I don't only want to sing gospel because all audiences need our talent, and God has provided you guys with the talent. But let's look at what happened in 2021 as it was ending. Trust me, I saw your face on almost every flyer around the United States. Every flyer around the United States, people having entertainment and all that. So I want to ask you, based on you, what was your observation as they were ending?
First of all, I should tell you about the beginning,
right?
Because I can't just go to the end without talking about the beginning. This show went on successful, first of all, but I went through a lot. I woke up one time and I was like, hey, Jackie, I've been in US and I just see people organize so many concerts and they bring artists from Uganda, somewhere else. And I'm like, I can sing. We got so many artists around and they can sing. So I woke up and I called Raga Ben. I'm like, hey, guy, you know what?
Let's kill it.
Let's do this. Why not? We can do it. And the guy was like, are you for real? I was like, yeah, we can do it, So I was like, okay, good. If you think so. Actually, I was thinking about that. And I think he talked to Ronnie Banton about that. He told me about that. And it was like, when they talked about that, like, they didn't go so far. And I was like, okay, right. Then I'm going to take it far, you know. Yeah, so I thought of where to put the show, Yeah, so I contacted the manager of Rhino Lounge. I talked to the guy and he was like, okay, well, good. We looked at the calendar. We chose where exactly the day. Because most of the days were booked by, the band and other things they do there. So it's like, okay, 31st will work for me. And I got into the thing. I booked the 31st. So when I booked it up, I brought up the first flyer advert, and people popped and they were like, oh my goodness, this is crazy. Yeah, so they were so shocked, they were so surprised. They were like, oh man, this is something else, Yeah, but when you start at something and somebody who also felt like want to start it, or he thought he would start it, I don't know whether they had also that plan, music industry is just like politicians,
So it's guys.
Yeah, somebody might want to, to kind of feel like I'm bigger than her, I can do it better and stuff and like that. And if you got the idea, then they also get the idea from you and they think like they could do it better and better. I was like, wait, fine. So like when the first post, actually that first post woke up so many. They were like, wow.
So we got something here.
This babe can do this? Is she the one behind the organization or somebody else? But of course they told them, yeah, she's the one. So one guy comes in and says, no, I think men have this, not all, but our guys, our African guys still have this, that a lady cannot shoot it better than him. You know what I mean? So the guy was like, he called a friend of mine and was like, hey boy, you gotta talk to this babe to call me, if she doesn't call me, then I'm gonna do the same thing on the same day, but somewhere else, and I got a lot of views and I got a lot of followers, so I'm gonna take most of the people away from her. And I was like, okay, I love the challenge, because my motto is don't try me. That's my motto.
Don't try me.
Don't try me. So
let's look, because there were a number of shows that, especially you mentioning about 31st. I remember before the year ended, we had here on the show we had a show in Boston that was going to take place. I hosted a number of people, and then I also had people who had a show in Rhinos, and I think that was your show.
Yeah, that was my show.
there were a number of other shows taking place almost on the same day.
Yeah, but the show I know, and the show I know, and the show that that was actually that was I should thrown to my face as a kind of competition. You know, show me, I show you, was the show that was in Boston. I mean. This guy tells my friend, like, tell that babe to call me. Right. If she doesn't call me, I'm gonna do this. So he did it because I couldn't call. Why would I call, man? Who are you for me to call you?
You called to do business together. You called to
come
do
on, boy.
Come
on. No, that's impossible. I can't do that, man.
You called to do something, do business together. But yeah.
Yeah, but if he had called me and I was like, hey, girl, listen, I'm here. I want to do business, you know. And besides, you know, this is kind of person, I think he knows how to organize. Right. Yeah, but he's not an artist. He's not a musician. He doesn't sing, you know what I mean? It's different from me. I sing. I'm a ragamuffin, you know. I rap.
Kill it always.
I can kill it always. I can do it. I can even do it alone.
Later on in the show, in my shows, I always have that time. I don't give no instrumentals, but I always want that... a cappella without instrumental. So later in the show we'll have it.
Yeah, of course, but let me give you that whole thing about the show. So here we come, he does his own, he puts his own, he gets his own place, and everything goes on good on his side as ours also goes on. But coming to the real day, to cut the whole thing short.
Sure, yeah, because I just want to know basically what happened on
coming to the real day.
Shows and, you know.
Yeah, coming to the real day. We got organized our, we got, by the way, as I speak, I should also say thanks to those artists that really supported me because they were cold and they were like, hey guys, there's no show in Rhino, so I mean you shouldn't, you know, do it there because it's not going to be there, you know. But then so many were paid and they were like, you could come out. So trust me, those who called me, I called them and they were like, are you guys still there for the show on 31st? I was like, yeah. And indeed they came and we had the show. Fortunately or unfortunately, it should be unfortunate actually, during the time of the show, because the show began exactly 10 p.m. Yeah. I should call it the drone. Somebody brought a drone and swiped, because there were so many people coming in, and I didn't know about the drone. I didn't know about what was happening outside. So these guys, I think they knew the show was going to be more successful, so many people and stuff like that. They just wanted to disorganize this show and stuff like that. So they brought a drone and the drone swiped almost. Yeah,
because I heard about the drama that happened that night, and I don't want to say that it's a Ugandan thing or it's an African thing or fights. It's entertainment is always about that. It's about competition and sometimes fights.
That's a very good point to bring around to the viewers watching. We as Ugandans, we should learn to support each other. We should learn to lift, to help, than to fight. You know what I mean? Because when I have a show, I was speaking it as somebody joking, but I'm now serious. When I have a show, when I put up a show, and you want to come and disorganize the show, you want to come and say, oh, I'm not going to let the show happen, I'm going to do this. Because you bring a bus, and you say, my bus is free, don't go for that show. And I'm going to drive you around Boston, and you watch the fireworks and stuff like that. All I want to say is love each other, support each other, and you're going to be good. Everything will work out.
Yeah, because, I mean, you guys have almost same market, and the competition is high, especially nowadays that most of the East African people are now starting to realize that actually entertainment in the United States can work. We can sing and we can be paid.
True.
we can entertain people.
True.
So there is a lot of competition. So how are you? You an event organizer now, at least we can put it that way. You're a musician. How are you planning on coping up with all this that is going on?
Yeah, just like a man and a woman, husband and wife,
Right.
living in a house, you will never get everything moving smoothly. The only way to protect your marriage is to let go.
So you.
If to protect, what am I bringing here is as long as I need this to still go on,
Right.
I need to let go certain things. Because the person who brought the drone is my friend. I mean, I'm serious. I freaking called the guy the next day because when they told me, they were like, I freaking called the guy. I was like, how could you do that? And the guy was like, hey, Jackie, I didn't know it was your show and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But he knew.
That's something I like about entertainment.
Yeah. So I mean, and entertainment is it's to entertain and to have fun.
Right.
The moment you start beefing, you're gonna not have good life. You just feel like every time you're beefing, you're having enemies and stuff. When someone does that, and you're like, hey guy, why did you do
Jackie,
that and stuff? And
so
let
what should we expect from you this year? I know last year you released a number of songs, but what should we expect from you this year, 2022? People are so optimistic. They really think COVID is going to be a little bit down, though the numbers are increasing. But they're still positive that, well, this year, at least we need to have more entertainment from these guys around town.
Yeah.
So what should people expect from Jackie Cox this year?
A lot. A lot.
Any new songs coming up?
Yeah, I got new hits coming up. Actually, I'm working with producer Bawa of Uganda.
Right.
I worked with some producers in Bristol, in Boston, but they couldn't really bring out what I want, So I worked with, later on I worked with Lego back in Uganda, right. But I do the recording from here. We have Jay actually in Concord. He does a good work. I have so many songs coming out, but just to let you know, I don't do these songs as a living or as something. I just do it for fun. And I want to put it to the next level because I got backups, I got friends, I'm actually working with the Raga Ben and the rest, some other people. We want to make this, we want to take it to another level, and we want to stop this issue of calling, going back, bringing back people from, we would bring them, yes.
Right.
Yeah, but like we are here, we got the talent, we got the Raga Bands here, we got so many, we got the Kapalaga Babies, the Sekamates here, we got a lot of artists. Why not use the resources you got?
Right, because you have producers, you have video editors and all that around town, and you guys have been sleeping all this long. You've not been realizing how much potential
they have
have
been
here.
sleeping. So that's why I woke up and I was like, no, we gotta do something,
And I want to tell you, Jackie, I'm so proud of what I'm seeing these days. People were used to so much of our political point of life that politics was taking control of almost everything we do here. East African people had forgotten about real life talents and all that. But I'm so proud that you guys are coming back up to say, hey, you know what? Enough is enough. Now we need to start promoting what we have. We need to start promoting our talents. We need to engage the communities. And so I want to ask you this question because from music, you're a business person. But let me put in again, entertainment point of it. How do you find the support of Ugandans? Apart from competitors in the industry, but Ugandans who come and watch your shows, how do you find them? Are they cooperating or it's
so much? They are so sweet.
They are trying to come and watch the shows
sweet.
and all that.
Ugandans are so good. They're so sweet. They support. They are always there. They're like, hey babe, you good. You're gonna do it. Hey babe, I like your music. And when you do good music, somebody automatically, whether she or he doesn't like you, who like the music, who plays at the back of the curtain, you know what I mean? So it's about bringing out what is good.
There is a brand I put on this show, and it's very bad, but it's so good. I throw out stuff, and I don't want to use them again. So Let me ask you this question again, Jackie.
I'm all yours.
Women in entertainment industry have always fallen victim of so many things.
Yeah.
Do guys out there come, instead of supporting you for the musical point of it, come for other reasons?
Well, I may say true, but I've not yet got that so far.
As a person,
Why?
but you know,
Yeah, I know it happens. Like somebody may come in terms of, I'm going to support you in ABCD, push you up, you know, be your manager and stuff like that. I'm a manager of myself. I pay everything for myself.
I hate
I'm
rich people.
doing this, and I've not got that challenge because I got my money. I do everything for myself. I do it because I love to do it. You know. Before, actually, by the way, when I was in Uganda, I never had this chance to do this because I was working with the government. So I was in that position where I could not, I never had the chance to be free. I never had the chance to have that, you know,
starting to play it around.
Yeah, because I was actually working, I was working as the presidential writer and reporter in the press. So I worked in State House for 8 years, you know, and you know, when you're working in that position, you could not, you cannot just, you know, work there and you jump around and you kind of jump.
I mean, many problems here.
When I came here, I feel like I'm very free to do what I want.
I have so many problems, Jack, before you go ahead. Where is the money?
What are you saying? Which money?
I need some cash. You know what? No, I need some money. Where is the money?
What are you saying? What are you saying? Not all. Okay. The other hand, working there doesn't mean that everyone is corrupt.
Whoa, no,
stuff like that.
We're not talking about corruption here, Jackie.
Yeah, because those who have that lot of money that you're asking for should be those that are corrupt. But if you genuinely work well, you work for the government. Government doesn't pay good. You know that?
You know the song of Davido that says, "Money follow me." So
continue. Finish it. What else follows the money? This guy is funny.
So
anyway.
Bye, Jackie. It's man, it's so great to have you again, to have you here on my show.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna let you go.
Before you give my
capella.
Before the capella, I just want to say I want to appreciate my the fans. I want to appreciate them so much. Thank you so much for supporting me on the 31st. That was the end of the year. Wait, which Friday?
The other Friday. Friday.
Yeah, I mean, I want to say thank you so much. The Chimeza people, they know themselves. Thank you so much. Big up to you. Big up to all the artists who were there for me. Sekamate Grace, big up to you. Kapalaga Baby, Sydney MC, the big and the only big man in the area. The one I know is Raga Band. Man, big up, boy. Thank you so much. And to those, I feel so pity for those who did it in vaults because they just had like 4 people in the club, the whole club. And I was really crying for them. But, you know, most times when you try to... I'm a big babe. Begin always. And I always use that motto, don't try me. So when you try me, he got it and he was like, oh, I wish I collided and I wish I you know, you know, I wish I cooperated and we did things together, and that is it. So when you do things with competition and you don't plan,
right,
you get what you want. So I'm so happy for things went out so successful for me, for the Rhino show, and I want to feel pity for them that tried to push where they couldn't push. I want to thank my all my fans. Thank you so much. Thank you again and again. We're gonna do better and bigger and bigger.
Well, so Jackie, that's the reason why I was singing my song that you asked me to continue, and I only know money fall because you guys. You made it big. Alexa had from different areas, you know. David, why didn't you show up? Was like, you know, I was out of state, but I wanted to, blah, 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 blah. So, the big boss is here. The money is here. Everything is here. So no more questions. Everything is solved. But Jackie, I need an acapella before I let you go.
Oh my goodness.
My acapella is like I say, I don't play no instrumentals because I want to hear those words.
You don't want to play. You gotta play an instrumental, you know.
I don't know whether my producers have some instrumentals, but I don't think they do have for now. Reggae.
I don't do reggae so much. I do
Alright,
dancehall.
no.
Just wanna
For
do
today,
dancehall.
Jackie, trust me, rest assured, I'm gonna bring you back next time, and I will have you play for me something at least and sing. You know, give me an acapella with.
Yeah, I could give an acapella without any instrument. I'm good.
Exactly. That's what I need today. First of all, I've already told my producers. Guess what? I'm living here with the not big. If this word exists, the hugest check ever. Guess what? There was success in the music is going so fast. The shows were successful. What else? That's what makes AITV big, because we sit with big people.
Oh my goodness.
So give me my acapella before.
Okay. Which one do you like? The dancehall, the hip hop?
I like the hip hop.
You like the hip hop?
The hip hop.
All right. Get ready to bother when you do not have a spices. You can sketch your life by smoking all your food now. A smoky food is better than a cooked one. Brother, you wake up to your wow, then you think twice. You can't go hungry just because you can't cook. I tell you, smoke every food until the fire. I let everybody know that you can smoke.
I'm done.
Oh my God.
Some people are gonna steal the lyrics, so I'm not gonna go far from that. But Jackie, it's been great having you here on this show, AITV Entertainment, and we thank you, all our viewers. We thank you for always working with AITV Media. We thank you for always inviting us on your shows and all that, and our sponsors. We're still a little bit behind by not mentioning the names of our sponsors, but we thank you all from different corners, from financial banks that support our programs to investors to small businesses. All of you, restaurants, we thank you for supporting our shows. And Jackie, I can't say
by
much.
the way, before you go, I have a company. It gives, I actually employ people. It's called Just Your Services and Staffing. Call on me anytime you.
Another sponsor. I like smart people, because whenever I sit next to smart people, they're always giving me something different. Now, I'm gonna give you just 1 second to talk about that company. I never do it, but I'm so moved today. Talk about the company.
Thank you. Yeah, my company actually employs people. I give jobs to people, but it depends. You have to have your qualifications before you come.
So from what? Manufacturing industries to health
both
services?
Skilled and unskilled. Yeah. So you just call and tell me what you like, what you got, what's your qualification, and yeah, you got it.
There's a lady or a man or a boy or girl out there who is looking for a job, and you have the right people. Now, I know you're gonna fill my inboxes with all providers. I will do it, because I need to see everybody successful. Our success, my success is our success. Your success is my success. Jackie, thank you so much for coming on my show and for highlighting what happened on the 31st. We expect more this year, and trust me, I'll call you again so we can have another discussion.
Yeah, sure.
For all viewers, thank you so much for being part of AITV and always loving on us. From us, Happy New Year. We hope you enjoyed the 31st. You enjoyed your Christmas. See you again next Saturday, same time, same place. Let's go have fun. Enjoy the week. Go make money. You know, at AITV we believe in that. Go and make money. Go and be rich. Go and excel. For now on, see you next Saturday. Ciao.
You are watching AITV.